Welcome back, one and all, to Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. I'm the Arcane Rogue. Let's continue our adventure. Last time we made it back to the safe house, we talked to our crew. We mourned Monica's passing with Dietrich, and now we're going to go find a guy who runs a coffee shop by the name of something that I can't pronounce, so we're going to call him Atlas. We are accompanied by Monica's dog, Cerberus. The dwarvish tech vendor smiles at you with a practiced ease, her almond eyes twinkling with the glare from a dozen trid screens. She speaks in a clipped, heavy, accented German. Welcome to the Data Haven. Can I help you with something? I'm just browsing, don't mind me. I'm just looking around because I'm trying to find the fellow I'm looking for. Something tells me this is our place. Cafe Service or something. Soy Caf place. Yeah, it's Cafe Zevez. Yeah, I'm done pronouncing that too. I'm just gonna call it the coffee joint. Apparently coffee joint and hookah bar. Well, soy calf joint and hookah bar. Jan Goldschmidt. What's up, buddy? Hello, my friend. The voice that comes from the man in the chair is as enormous as its owner. A deep, booming roar dripping with unrestrained mirth. A fine day for a soy calf, yes? Yes, it certainly is a From the back of the store, the voice of the shopkeep cuts you off. Don't mind the fool in the chair. He roars like a traumatized walrus, stewing all day in his own sweat. The man behind the bar glares at Goldschmidt, his upper lip curled in disgust. I tolerate him only because he takes his soy calf by the bucket. Alright, fair reason for a business owner to tolerate somebody. Goldschmidt responds with a raucous belly laugh. Apparently, he finds the shopkeeper's insults to be hilarious. Ah, Atlas, my friend, you are as quick-witted and as sharp-tongued as ever. I bow to you. I don't know why he tilted Irish there for a minute. Are you going to put... Once again, the shopkeep cuts in. To bow to me, you would first have to vacate your chair. The shopkeep claps his hands together, clasping them in front of his chest. I shall summon a team of determined young men and an ox to assist with the task. With luck, you shall be on your feet by nightfall. Goldschmidt smiles up at you, his small eyes glittering. Enough of this senseless bickering. You have approached me for a reason, yes? Tell me, what can Jan Goldschmidt do for you? Why did you put up with those insults? Don't you have any pride? I put up with them because they amuse me. The fact that they amuse me infuriates my dear friend Atlas, who then in turn hurls more insults. Goldschmidt raises his soy calf cup in salute, and thus the cycle continues. It is 2 years now that I've been your customer, yes, Atlas? 2 years of soy calf and strained patience, yes. And I remain happy, and Atlas makes money. An ideal business relationship. That all sounds perfectly healthy. Take care, Jan. Goldschmidt gives you a deep nod, his jowls quivering. Until next time, my friend. The special today is a caramel soy calf. The man behind the counter looks right past you and at the dog following close behind. Dante! I will fetch his water dish. And perhaps a coffee for our friend here? Soy calf. Black. The Turk looks disgusted. Very well, a soy calf, he tisks to himself. The man behind the counter has a broad smile and an open demeanor of a classic Turkish street vendor. Welcome, honored I'm Efendim? Borrowing from what I hear in Assassin's Creed, sure. Welcome. And how can I serve you today? You would like a cup of coffee, perhaps? Coffee, as in real coffee, not soy calf? Yes, for individuals of refined taste, I offer genuine bean coffee from my native Turkey. The cafe owner looks you in the eye, the tone of his voice grows low and serious. This is a top-shelf item, my friend, and not for the general public. Only though for those few discerning connoisseurs who can properly appreciate it. Changed my mind. Thanks anyway. I don't want a coffee, but yeah, I knew it would be very expensive. Paul Amsel sends his regards. When he hears Amsel's name, the Turk's voice lowers and his accent becomes less exaggerated. His eyes take on a knowing look. Very good. Please express to Herr Amsel my appreciation of his patronage. If he needs any more catering jobs seen to in the future, I'm always happy to provide. He tells me you're developing the menu for a friend of his now, Herr Winters, I believe? I want to hear all about it. Oh, yes, of course, O wise one. Come. A young woman bustles in from the back room. Her gum chewing is loud enough to hear over the noise of the coffee grinders. That's loud. Burakazi spits something out in rapid-fire Turkish. As you wish, uncle. I will see to it right away. Kami offers you a shy grin, snaps her gum, and hurries back into the room that she came from. My girl Kami is arranging to make contact with the chef as we speak. This will likely take some time. My chef is a busy man. While we wait, I wonder, would you be so kind as to run a small errand for me? A trifle, really. I hate to trouble you. I am most embarrassed to even ask, but I would be most appreciative of your help. I am not your errand boy. I do a job. I get paid. He smiles big, the Turkish vendor again. You are already being compensated, most masterful of mercenaries. Do you not recall? Kami is fetching your information for you. Returning the favor would be the courteous thing to do. Of course. What do you need? His voice lowers to nearly a whisper. The errand is simple, hardly worthy of you. I have installed a number of data taps to Berlin's fiber optic network as part of my civic duty, you understand. These taps provide free matrix access for all who live in the Cruise Bazaar. In order to maintain their, how do I say it, their anonymity, each tap's protocol buffer must be reset every few days. I simply wish for you to visit each data tap and reset it. That's it. No catch? There is no catch, I assure you. It is time-consuming and a bit tedious. Nothing more. Just reset the taps and come back when you are finished. There should be 3 of them scattered around this neighborhood. The first one is just outside. Look for a metal box with yellow arrows painted atop it. By the time of your return, I should have the information Herr Amsel requested. Fine. We'll go run your errand. So where is this data tab? Box with yellow. Okay. Not exactly subtle. Let's see. Talisgrama, that's probably a talisman. Yeah, talismonger's shop. Let's see. I mean, I guess as far as, gameplay goes, this is a good way to get you to familiarize yourself with the area, right? Obligatory familiarize yourself with the home base area kind of quest. I don't know, Dante. I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. There's no way it's this simple. Looking for some magic, my friend? No. I'm not. Who are you? I said, who are you? The Romani patriarch is an impressive figure, an enormous man in his late 60s, burly and broad-chested despite his age. His voice is deep and resonant, and his breath is heavy with the stench of pipe tobacco. Tavern Boxthal Troll. You are here to conduct some business? If so, I welcome you to the Metbach Arms and Ammunition. If not, keep right on walking. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Metbach's face hardens. After a brief pause, he gives you a curt nod. Very well, Giotto. But if you come round again, you have come with money and you come to buy, understand? He makes a shooing motion with his hand, waving you away. Move along now. Okay, jerk. Didn't want to talk to you anyway. I mean, to be fair, he's a businessman. He's running a business. Hey, reset data tab. What's this? Cyber clinic? Okay. Simmy. Let me guess, you sell Sims? Warming herself in the dim light of a dying street lamp is a waif of a girl who looks far too worn for her years. The Mother Superior, she says there will be 7 for me to care for. I need to see to them. You're as high as a kite, aren't you? We could fly kites. I should ask the Mother Superior. She says I'm going to be governess to the children. You notice a chipjack poking out beneath the young woman's unruly hair. The vacant look in her eyes marks her as a likely beetle junkie, lost between reality and any number of better-than-life virtual constructs. I need money to get back to them. This story sounds familiar. Captain Von Trapp is very well known and respected. The poor dear lost his wife, and the children their mother. And the hills are alive with the sound of music. I mean, a child should not be without a mother, and a mother should not be without a child. Have you seen the captain? I'm going to step away now. Yes, good. I need to rejoin the children. Okay, Julie Andrews. Oh, look, there's our other data tab. Phone's ringing. As you're resetting the data tab, you notice that someone has duct taped a small homemade receiver to the system. An earplug dangles from the receiver. Let's listen in. The sound of heavy machinery makes it difficult to hear the words that are being spoken. After a moment, you find you can make out 2 distinct voices, a nasal woman who sounds like a heavy smoker, and a man who speaks in a high-pitched, breathy tone. Just heard, Monica, need to verify. Good for us. A sound like a conveyor belt starting adds to the noise of machinery, and you can't make out anything else until it comes to a stop a minute later. Think our next step... Wait. Isn't ready to make a move yet. To be patient. See who steps up. Could be someone more. Continue. More conveyor belts start up. All you can hear is the sound of machinery. Continue. Some sort of motorized vehicle starts up, drowning out everything else. A bell rings loudly again and again. It sounds like a telephone. You hear the sound of a door slamming shut, and the noise of machinery is suddenly muffled. There's a rattle of plastic, and the ringing stops. The nasal woman's voice can be heard again in a sing-song tone. Guten Tag. How may I help you? Her tone changes, becomes more businesslike. I heard. Yes, he knows. I told him it wasn't time to make a move yet. What do you think I am? An idiot? The council needs to meet again. I know. Getting everyone in the same room is challenging. Getting them to agree on a course of action is going to be even more challenging. From my perspective, the Cruise Bazaar was only stable because of her. If she really is out of the way, well, we'll see, won't we? Yeah, I know. What can I say? Things go slow in the flux sometimes. You hear the sound of a door opening again, and the cacophony of machinery fills the line. You can't make out anything more. Sounds like Monica was betrayed by her own movement. It's an old obsolete phone booth. It's ringing. Pick up the phone. A monotone, pitch-adjusted voice begins speaking almost immediately. The shock and S-Wargarble contact for this Kies is no more. Griffin is listed as a follow-up contact. This is our only secured line to this Kies. Please listen to the following instructions carefully if you are a supporter of our cause. Well, I'm Griffin. We have phone booths in strategic locations throughout the city. Within each one, you may find a request posted for specific information. If you can obtain a copy of this information, return here and submit it via the port below the receiver. We will verify the authenticity of the information remotely and post an undoctored copy of it onto the Matrix ourselves. It is our stated goal for this information to remain free to all. However, you will be compensated for sought-after information returned to this location. The line goes silent. Hang up. No need to speak. Lane. Before you stands a troll. Though it is a stretch to say he is standing tall, his great mass is barely held up by two vintage prosthetic legs, along with a crutch under one arm. His body clicks and hums with every shift of his weight. Despite these disabilities, his eyes are sharp and calculating. I know you. If you know Monica. Sure, I know Monica. You one of hers, then? There's something you should know about Monica. Something happened to her on the run. How'd you know? It was written all over your face. I had a feeling besides. Monica almost always comes round after a run to check on everybody. She's long overdue, and now here you are in her place, so she's either severely wounded or outright dead. Which is it? Dead. The grizzled troll nods grimly. The servos and his prosthetics complain as he lets loose a heavy sigh. Now that one is a shame. She was a hell of a runner, that one. And a good friend. I'm Griffin, by the way. Good to meet you, Griffin. Name's Alusky Lane. What do you do here, Mr. Lane? Ache and groan, mostly. I'm trying not to be a bother. I'll leave you be. And there's our safe house. Back to the soy calf shop, I suppose. But before I do that, I guess I cannot save right now? Okay. I will save here then, perhaps? I cannot save here. Is there a reason I cannot save here? Okay. I'm gonna save here. And then I will be right back. Because, well, sometimes things get to me. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Atlas smiles at me from behind the counter. Welcome back, honored offending. How may I serve you? I've finished with your little trifle, Herr Berkasi. Ah, very good. I assume you've had no difficulties. Easy. Just like you said. I am delighted, O excellent one. With that out of the way, let us return to our pressing business. He barks a stream of rapid-fire Turkish, and the gum-chewing young woman comes hurrying out to the counter. The menu for Mr. Amsel, uncle. Kami hands you a folded piece of paper. Inside is a memory stick. Please extend my consolations to him. The death of Fräulein Schäfer must have hit him hard. Rakazi gives Kami a small nod, and she hurries out of the room. When she is gone, he returns to his attention to you. Please express my condolences as well. I only just heard the news. Monica was an important part of this community. Few know how important. The memory stick Kami just handed you should contain all the information Herr Amsel requires from our chef in the field. Should you require my services in the future, you know where to find me. Until then, good day. Well then. Back to Amsel. I mean, I could probably go looking for weapons and armor, but... I'll wait. Maybe I'll do that in between episodes or something. When the opportunity presents itself. Yeah, everybody's in here. It's almost like they know something's up. But that'll have to be for next time. Till then, in the Arcane Rogue, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.